Akara is one of Africa's best street food and snacks. In this video, I'm going to be taking you along on how I prepare my delicious akara. Please listen to the tricks and tips on how to prepare your own akara at home. Now I'm going to be making use of some ingredients. In this plate, I have some ingredients to make use of, and some of them are 2 chili peppers. Okay, I'm making use of 2 chili peppers, 4 Scotch bonnet pepper, 2 bell pepper, and then I'm going to be making use of some onion and scallion, salt, and of course the star of the dish. And I'm making use of black eye beans. These beans has been soaked for 1 hour just to enable my blender crush it. All right. Now this is me trying to crush to remove the skin of the beans. You can use your hand to wash out, but if you do not have time like me, just soak and continue doing other things you want to do, and later on crush it with your blender. I'm going to be using my stop blend button. All right, don't use the continue blend button because you're going to end up blending your beans instead of crushing it. So I'm going to use this and crush it to remove the skin. Stop blend until I'm sure the skins are out. Now in this point, you can see that the skins are out and it was rather crushed than blended. I'm going to top water and wash the akara, or rather wash the beans to remove the skin. At this point, the beans and the skin are just separate. So I'll top water and then use my hand to rub it to remove the skin, and then continue sieving it until I make sure that every of the skin rather is out from the beans. You can wash this for as many times as possible until you're sure that there is no skin in your beans anymore. All right, so I will sieve and continue. At this point, guys, everything is ready. I've chopped my onions, scallion, bell pepper, and then my akara, my beans is ready. I'm going to be blending it. When blending akara, you do not need much water. All right, if you're going to be making use of commercial engine, ensure you tell them you want to use it for akara, because you do not need much water in your akara. If it's moi is quite different, but then when it's akara, you do not need a lot of water in it. So I'm going to top just a little quantity of water and then continue to blend it batch by batch until I'm done blending everything. All right, I just found out that the continue blending icon in my blender is not good, so I'm going to be using the stop blend, but then I'll continue blending it or crushing it until it becomes as smooth as I want. Now, fam, you can see our akara looking so good already. Now I'm going to use this to continue turning it until it becomes so fluffy. You notice when it's fluffy when the beans start to rise. All right, I've done this for over 5 minutes, about 7 minutes. If you're using your hand mixer, you can actually do this for like 3 or 4 minutes and you're okay. So I'm going to go ahead at this point to add the scallion, the onion, the bell pepper, the Scotch bonnet pepper, and everything, and give it a very good mix to combine properly. And you can see how beautiful this is looking already. The reason why you have to whisk your akara this much is for it to become fluffy, so that when it's on fire, it doesn't sink in the oil, it rather floats. All right, at this point, I'm going to add some salt, all right, and continue to whisk for some time. Now in a pan, I already have my oil and I just added a little quantity of onion. I'm just going to allow this to fry a bit to release its flavor in the oil, and then I'll go ahead and add my akara. You can do any size you want. I've always wanted my akara to be big, like I want to cut it and still have something left to bite. All right, but if you prefer yours to be small, like you want it to be in small size, then you can go ahead and do it. But I prefer my akara to be big, something I can bite and still have some left. Now you're going to fry one side until that particular side is golden brown. All right, and make sure you separate it from each other. As you can see here, the akara is floating on the oil rather than sinking. Now at this point, it's time for you to flip to the other side. You can see how beautiful this look. You flip it to the other side and then allow that particular side to also continue frying for at least 2 to 3 minutes until it is golden brown. At this point, our akara is ready. Like, look at that. Look at how good it's looking. All right, guys. So I'm going to continue to fry all the badges. At this point, the onion has released all its flavors. I'm going to take it out from the oil so that it doesn't start burning in the oil and probably change the taste of my oil. So I'm going to continue to fry the remaining badge. All right, like I said, when you whisk your akara very well, it becomes fluffy, and when it's fluffy, it's kind of not sink in the oil. You see it floating on your oil rather than sinking. It shows that it has been whisked properly. Now, fam, at this point, just look at this delicious goodness. Our akara is ready at this point, and I'm going to be enjoying mine with pap. You can enjoy yours with garri, you can enjoy yours with bread, or anything your taste bud just wows with, all right? But I'm going to be enjoying mine with pap and milk. And guys, see, follow these tricks and your akara level will be up. You're definitely going to enjoy your akara. Just, follow these tips. All right, make sure you whisk properly and you will have an amazing result at the end. Just check inside, everything is just okay. The veggies are just there, they're still a bit crunchy. Like, you will really enjoy this akara. Just try it. I must tell you, you will not regret following the tips. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and turn on